Oh, well, I'm tired and so weary, but I must go along till my Lord comes and calls me away. Oh, yes. Oh, well, the morning's so bright, and the Lamb is the light, and the night is as black as the sea. Oh, yes. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh, Lord, I pray there'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no troubles I'll see. There will be peace in the valley for me. Who will the bear, who will be gentle, and the wolf who will be tame, and the lion shall lay down by the lamb. Oh, yes. Who will the beast from the wild shall be led by a little child, and I'll be changed from this creature that I am. Oh, yes. There will be be peace, peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray there'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no troubles I'll see. There will be peace, peace in the valley for me.
Now don't be ashamed of your age. Don't let the years get you down. Hear me, Red?
I hear you, boy.
That old gang you knew, boy, they still think of you as a rounder in your old hometown.
You mean Berea, KY?
Now don't mind the gray in your hair. Think of all the fun you had putting it there.
I remembers it well.
As for that old book of time, you've never skipped a page. So don't be ashamed of your age, Foley.
What'd you say?
Don't be ashamed of your age.
Now listen here to me, Mr. Tub.
I hear you, son.
Don't let your age get you down. While life ain't begun until you're 40, son.
That's good news.
That's when you really start to go to town.
Oh, tell me more, brother.
Don't wish that you were a lad. Why, boy, you've lost more gals than they've ever had.
Gets better all the time.
And listen, you've graduated from that old sucker stage. So don't be ashamed of your age. You hear me talking, Ernest?
I'm listening, boy.
Don't be ashamed of your age.
I hear you, Foley, and we're not ashamed of our age.
Get up, Grandpa. You know we're on daylight saving time.
Yeah, get up. That's all I hear here lately. For years and years, folks got along with an old grandfather's clock, or just a common old sundial sitting out on a block. And then the dollar watch, it had its day, and the wristwatch, it was fine. Then along came a man who ruined us all with daylight saving time. Well, I'm a-hunting that man who first thought up this daylight saving time. Until he moved the clocks around, everything was a-going fine. But I guess he's hid and won't come out. He knows he's out of line. Well, I get up late, I have to wait, can't keep it straight. Who did he hate? I mean the man who first thought up daylight saving time. His followers all will argue that they've gained an hour of life by moving all the clocks around, but I can't see they're right. The sun still rises just the same and sets just as before. If they'd rise 60 minutes early, maybe they'd have an hour more. So why not leave the clocks alone so folks won't be confused? Let them hit the floor an hour before if it's daylight that they choose. So I hope I find the man who thought up daylight saving time. If he will prove why the clocks will move, then I'll admit it's fine. I've twisted my old clock around till it ain't worth a dime. I'm a-losing sleep, I'm a-counting sheep. I get up late and I miss the date. Couldn't get there in a Cadillac gate, but try as they will, they'll never gain the daylight saving time. Forget me, little darling, while I'm growing old and gray. Just a little thought before I'm going far away. I'll be waiting on the hillside where the wild red roses grow, on the sunny side of the mountains where the rippling waters blow. About those days recorded many years ago. Don't forget those promises you gave me, and so it's been so long, dear, since I've seen you, but my love still lingers on. Don't forget me, little darling, though our love affair seems gone. Ever think of me? I've wondered, little darling, wonder where you can be. I'll be waiting on the hillside when the day you will call.
sunny side of the mountains where the rippling waters fall.
Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, you. Why'd you do me this way? Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away, but why should I go? 'Cause I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues. Singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way? Well, I never felt more like crying all night, 'cause everything's wrong and nothing ain't right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and stars no longer shine. The dream is gone I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do but cry over you. Well, I never felt more like running away. But why should I go? 'Cause I couldn't stay without you. You got me singing the blues.
I try so hard, my dear, to show that you're my every dream. Yet you're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. A memory from your lonesome past keeps us so far apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Another love before my time made your heart sad and blue. And so my heart is paying now for things I didn't do. In anger, unkind words are said that make the teardrops start. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? You'll never know how much it hurts to see you sit and cry. You know you need and want my love, yet you're afraid to try. Why do you run and hide from life? To try it just ain't smart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? There was a time when I believed that you belonged to me, but now I know your heart is shackled to a memory. The more I learn to care for you, the more we drift apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart?
Come and listen in to the radio station where the mighty host of heaven sing. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. If you want to hear the songs of Zion coming from the land of the endless spring, get in touch with God. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. And listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Heaven's glory share. Heaven's glory share. Turn the lights down low. Turn the lights down low. And listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Listen to the songs of the fathers and mothers and the many friends gone on before. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Some eternal morning we shall meet them over on the Hallelujah shore. Get in touch with God. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. And listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. Heaven's glory share. Heaven's glory share. Turn the lights down low. Turn the lights down low. And listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on.
Well, she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
When she comes,
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
When she comes.
Oh, she'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
when she comes.
And she'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes.
Yeehaw!
Yes, she'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes.
Yeehaw!
Oh, she'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes.
Yeah!
And we'll all go down to meet her when she comes.
When she comes.
Yes, we'll all go down to meet her when she comes.
When she comes.
Oh, we'll all go down to meet her. We'll all go down to meet her. Yes, we'll all go down to meet her when she comes.
When she comes.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. I'm just a plain old country kid, and I like to do what's right. But just like any other boy, I like to hold 'em tight. Sometimes I got resistance, but no matter how I try, when a cute little gal just looks at me with a gleam in her eye, and I say, you better not do that. And she said, why? And I said, 'cause you just better not do that. When I was in the country school, I always had a girl. They'd laugh and giggle awful cute and put me in a whirl. And every day at recess time, they'd follow me outside. I'd scratch my head and wonder, are they ever satisfied? I'd say, honey, you better not do that. She said, why? And I said, 'cause you just better not do that. When I was a little older, I went to the country dance. I went to have a little fun. I wasn't thinking about romance, but the dim lights just lured 'em on, and they'd snuggle up to me. I knew I couldn't last too long, 'cause I'm human, you see. And I'd say, baby, you better not do that. And she'd say, why? And I'd say, 'cause you just better not do that. Now that's the way my life has been, ain't it a crying shame? How much longer can I last if I keep playing a game? Sometimes I don't know who I am, don't they know what they're doing? I'm afraid in years to come that girl's to be my ruin. And I'll say, now honey, you better not do that. She'd say, why? And I'd say, well, you just better not do that. And she'll say, why? And I'll say, oh, well, oh, it's all right if you do that.
I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Oh, how I wanna go home. Last night I went to sleep in Detroit City, and I dreamed about those cotton fields and home. I dreamed about my mother, dear old papa, sister, and brother. I dreamed about that girl who's been waiting for so long. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Oh, how I wanna go home. folks think I'm big in Detroit City. From the letters that I write, they think I'm fine. But by day I make the cards, by night I make the bars. If only they could read between the lines. 'Cause you know, I rode a freight train north to Detroit City. And after all these years I find I've just been wasting my time. So I just think I'll take my foolish pride and put it on a southbound freight and ride. Go on back to the loved ones, the ones that I left waiting so far behind. I wanna go home. I wanna go home. Oh, how I wanna go home.
Now I've got a gal from New Orleans. She's the prettiest little thing that you ever have seen. Got a cute little walk with a hippity hop. She's big at the little and bottom at the top. No help on it.
Well, you could use a little help.
No help on it.
Just call on me if you need a little help.
I can handle this job all by myself. Well, I love my baby, she's a little bitty booger, cute as a button and a sweet as sugar. I'm gonna buy her diamond ring and we'll get married in the spring. No help on it. No help on it.
Just call on me if you need a little help.
No, I can handle this job all by myself. Well, she called me her little piggy wiggy, and I call her my little thingamajiggy. Every time I ask her for a kiss, I can hear the voice sound something like this. Oh, help on it. No help on it.
Just call on me if you need a little help.
I can handle this job all by myself. Well, I'm gonna take her honky-tonky tonight, and we're gonna do everything upright. When the music starts, we'll swing and sway. We're gonna dance till the break of day. No help on
Well,
it.
you could use a little help.
No help on it.
Just call on me if you need a little help.
No, I can handle this job all by myself.
I love you because you understand, dear, every single thing I try to do. You're always there to lend a helping hand, dear. Most of all, I love you 'cause you're you. No matter what the world may say about me, I know your love will always see me through. I love you for the way you never doubt me, but most of all I love you 'cause you're you.
I love you because the future's brighter. The door to happiness you open wide. No matter what may be the style or season, I know your heart will always be true. I love you for 100,000 reasons. Most of all,